Welcome to Author Toolset Tuesday. Today's quote comes from Sylvia Plath, who said, "I love my rejection slips. They show me I try." It's true, very, very true. Hi there, my name is Christopher Diarmani, and it is my pleasure and my passion to empower nonfiction authors, hopefully a nonfiction author just like you, so you can turn that dream you have of writing a book into your published reality. And one of the ways I help you turn that dream into a reality is by helping you find new sources of empowerment, like a rejection slip. Now that might sound a little bit crazy, but bear with me, and I'll hopefully prove you wrong. Prove that the words I'm saying might have a application in your life. Let's go with that. A rejection slip from a publisher, whether it's a book publisher, a newspaper, a magazine, whichever one, doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that your writing sucks. It doesn't mean that you're broken or you're a bad person or that you're a bad writer. All it means is that the person who values your work was not found at that address. That's all it means. Everything else that you want to read into that, please throw that in the garbage. It's not applicable to your life. It's certainly not going to help you achieve your goals. All that rejection slip means, as I said, is that your biggest fan, the person who appreciates and loves your work, wasn't at that address. Return to sender. This person was not found here. So just do like Stephen King and a whole bunch of other authors did throughout the last couple centuries. Pound a nail into the wall, hang your rejection slips onto it, and carry on. Submit to somewhere else. Find another prospect for your work, because there is someone out there that will appreciate your work. Your job is to go find them, just like it is for mine. You, who you are as a human being, as a person, you were not rejected. Some stuff you wrote was. So what? That's nothing to tear yourself to shreds over. That's just like, you know what? Maybe I'll take some of the advice they gave me, if you're lucky enough to get some from them, and apply it. And if not, I'm going to carry on. I'm going to continue to keep honing my craft, and I'm going to keep trying to find the author or the publisher who appreciates me. That's it. This is, again, it's a mindset shift. It's really, really important. I was not rejected. Who I am as a human being was not rejected. It's just the person that can appreciate who I am, what I write, why I write it. They weren't there. It's their failing, not mine. Right? That's it. And one of the great tools that I encourage you to embrace is the daily writing habit. Because especially if you're just starting out, the more you can write, the faster you can write, the easier it's going to be, and the faster you're going to become a better writer. So I advocate writing every single day, because with a daily writing habit, you simply improve faster. You can't not. You become a far better writer in far less time than the person who writes once a week. Or the person who, like I shared about, I don't know when that was, that said they could only write when they felt inspired. That was probably yesterday. Lots going on, apparently. If you only wait till you're inspired to write, my goodness, your book's never going to get done. It just isn't. So I want to give you an example out of my own life, because I think it's really, really relevant. And because we're on video, you're watching me on video right this second, it's really, really relevant. I spent my entire film career doing everything I could to not be seen on camera. Because if I was seen on camera, that means I'd screwed up a take, and we had to do it again. And didn't want to do that. So I spent my entire work life doing everything I could not to be seen. And then I decided I wanted to do this other thing. And I decided that, well, my goodness, I have to undo all that programming that I've spent 15 years driving into my brain, do not do. I had to reverse all of that. I had to embrace being in front of the camera. I had to turn that into being a thing that I looked forward to, that I enjoyed, that I relished, an experience that was good for me. I had to rewrite my entire way of thinking with a new thought, one that said, daily live video is the new normal. right? That's my new normal, being on video every single day. So apply that same thought to your writing life. Can you see how writing every single day will simply make you a better writer faster? I hope so. So back to my experience with video. If I was to shoot a single video per week, that was able to somehow do that for 52 weeks in a row, I would have 52 videos out into the world, and I would have spent 6 days of every week kind of agonizing over what I was going to do, and one day doing it with some level of whatever. But it's simply going to take me a really long time to get good. My new commitment to shoot a new video every single day, and I simply would have to get more comfortable faster. I had no choice. I had to become more comfortable faster. There was no other way to do it. It meant that those 52 videos we're talking about, I get them done in 52 days, not 365. Massive difference, right? Over the course of a single year, I would film 7 times more videos than the person doing them once a week. So it is impossible. It is physically, psychologically, emotionally impossible to film 365 videos and have them all be utter crap. Can't be done. But it also speeds up my process of being more comfortable and more competent and more welcoming of the experience. So again, apply this thought to your writing life. Schedule those writing times every single day. When you do that, when you show up, whether you feel like it or not, it's impossible not to become better. It's so true. The faster let me rephrase this. The fastest way to become a better writer is to simply write every single day, whether you feel like it or not. Because one of the things that will teach you is that how you feel about writing in that particular day is irrelevant. It doesn't matter. It simply doesn't matter. And that is one of the most freeing things you can possibly discover about your writing life, is that how I feel about writing in this moment, who cares? How I feel about shooting this video before I start doing it, who cares? The point is I need to embrace it. I need to enjoy it, because all that stuff is going to flow through to you. Same with your writing. If you're embracing your writing with joy and gratitude and compassion and happiness, that can't help but flow through your writing to your reader. It's a great, beautiful, self-fulfilling prophecy. So embrace it, please. I urge you. And if you need some help building this daily writing habit, because you just discover that perhaps you need a little bit of, I don't know, outside accountability, for lack of a better term. You need to be responsible to someone else, because maybe you're like me. You know that if I'm left to my own devices, I won't do it. But if I make a promise to you that I'll do it, well, now I've made a promise to someone and I can't let them down. So I have to do it. If you have that same particular brain damage that I do, well, then this is probably going to be a really great program for you. Show up every day, 4 o'clock Pacific, and we'll write for an hour or 2 or whatever you feel like. But at least we get started and we do something, whether we feel like it or not. So vitally important. That sounds like fun. Go to writingpowerhour.com. All the details are there. And when you embrace this process, in 2 months, your writing will improve in ways you probably never thought possible when you started the process. And it'll be way better 2 months after that, because you can't help but be better. That's it. So try. Well, actually, not try, do. Every single day, simply do it. Whether it's with me or not, I don't care. Do it. That's what's important. Embrace the process. Embrace the improvement every single day in whatever the best way for you is. And then let me know when your book is coming out, because I can't wait to celebrate that with you. Until then, have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Bye for now.